ठीक है
Yep.
ठीक है ओके. यप.
So yeah, I want to talk about the bleeding Red Devils. There was a there was a certain point in time where United finished eighth, and everybody said this is a new low for Manchester United. The next season they finishes 15th, and then people say that's the new low of Manchester United. But recently they lost to a club that most of us are unaware of. It was a club of League Two and not even like a topper of League Two, right? Somewhere mid-table League Two club Grimsby, right? Do we? I have anybody heard about them till now? Now they are the talk of the town.
Yeah, I've heard
Yeah,
of.
yeah. You should have.
Of course
Yeah,
you
Yeah,
have.
but
obviously, yeah.
so Raja, I want to ask that every time when you think that this is the lowest United can go, they surprise you every time.
Yeah,
What do you feel, man?
it's a bottomless pit, bro. Just it's free fall.
Yeah, yeah, you want to
Why
use
did
that
you?
end wala statement, kya?
Yeah.
I,
Whenever
I,
I see
I,
a
I
light at
remember
the end
that
of
thing,
the
you know.
tunnel. Yeah.
I remember Ole, like when he joined, right, and was absolutely excited, Ole at the wheel and everything, and then like everything started going down, and everybody started saying, okay, Ole is at the wheel, but he's turning the wheel and putting the bus into the pit or something like that. It feels like that every time a new manager comes, right, they're not trying to get out of the pit. They are basically trying to uh, like using a shovel, taking out more dirt out of it, and just going inside the pit even more. That's
It,
how it feels like now.
it seems
Oh,
like it's a quicksand more than anything. It
Yeah.
just keeps on going down. And the best part is United fans come one victory and they're like, "We are so back. We are so back."
bhai,
Yeah, I
Rajesh,
feel
I
like they don't
remember.
even need a victory.
Nahin,
They
I
can
remember
just play a
Rajesh
really
was
good match
saying.
against Arsenal or something, and that probably would be enough for them to be excited, no?
Okay.
Yeah,
Are you guys done?
Rajesh, come on, Rajesh.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
want to listen you now.
Again, I mean, I only see a bunch of Twitterati here. So, okay, let's have some sensible talk, right? Okay. So we
Hmm.
lost against
That's
Grimsby Town.
quite a lot of
A
The
name,
amazing
expectations from my.
Grimsby,
a name I can't even pronounce properly, and I've been
the
practicing
A
great
name
it.
Grimsby.
I didn't even know. Do you know that? I
Yeah.
didn't even know. I think most
The
of us
He's a
didn't.
great
guy.
Grimsby
I
ऐसा
mean,
मूवी आएगा लग रहा है अब.
you did lack
Yeah.
of football knowledge, I guess. But yeah, now we know.
The
Now
great
we do
Yeah,
know.
Grimsby.
Did
that
you
is fantastic. That is
did
Do
you just
fantastic.
say that with a
United,
straight
Do
face?
you know
Did
they're
you
famous
just
for
United.
fish and chips? Grimsby Town.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I've been there. I've been there actually. It's a beautiful place.
Oh, yeah.
So
Of course, you have been served there. What do you mean by I've been there? You've been served there, brother.
so when do we start the serious talk? Just let me know.
How can you start a
Whenever,
serious talk when
whenever
you're talking about United, man? You can never have a serious talk when you're talking
when
about
United
United.
starts taking
It's a
football
laughing stock,
seriously,
man.
we can get serious.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Grimsby Town we lost, and
Yeah.
I feel um, okay. Thing is that we lost, but had we at least
Hmm.
won the Fulham game, it would not have been, I guess, blown out of proportion like that. I mean, it would still be a cup competition game that we
Wow.
lost. I mean, look,
To Ali.
there have been top
Wow.
clubs, be it EFL Club, be it EFL Cup or FA Cup, there have been upsets. And obviously, this you can rank amongst the top 10 upsets in cup competition, definitely. But what I'm trying to say is that how the media portrays this, and then Amorim also holding nothing back after the game. So again, it's just completely meme material, right? And undue pressure. I'll just take you through a very simple thing. Like, I mean, every manager at some or the other point, they have had held the tactics board, with the magnets on it, trying to understand where can I have the players. Can you just imagine a manager being the center of that image, defining कि ये क्या है, वो क्या है, DJ बजा रहा है and all that. So all these memes. So I think, what happens is the people that make the memes can have the fun, the troll footballs of the world and all. But what happens is when Sky Sports, when the ITV News, when the big media houses start their analysis by bringing that picture into their discussion, that is where I have a problem. That you are not a troll channel, bhai. You are there at a capacity to analyze why United failed, why Grimsby did well. So there is no analysis here. Of course, there is nothing about system. There is nothing about the manager. This is purely the players not being up for it from minute one. They thought they are going to have a clear win, easy win rather, where the opposition team, obviously, if you see any competition, the way the opposition approaches the game is that they try to be defensive. As simple as that. They try to be in shape. Of course, they won't open up, right? The problem is that United are so underwhelming at the moment, and they're uh, functioning so below par, I would say, that every single opposition that they face, the opposition feels that they have a chance. Even at home, this was an away game, by the way. Even at our home, if Grimsby would have traveled to Old Trafford, I am 100 freaking % sure they would have had a go at us. But it's a different matter. Obviously, it's our home and all. Eventually, we may have won the game. But what I'm trying to say is that every team that faces us, they feel that they have a chance. Doesn't matter which tier of football they belong to. And we were just not up for it. We thought that, I guess, Amorim, in his entire presser, the gist of that was we need to approach every game that it is going to be our last game. It's a simple statement. So it's nothing about system,
Hmm. You
mentality.
know, I wasn't
Maybe
going to say
because it
anything.
might be the last game for him.
No,
Maybe,
No,
no, he
मुझे तो
clarified.
UCL
By the way,
क्वालिफायर नहीं हुआ तो
the
सब
presser has come,
relegate
right?
कर दिया.
The
hmm.
latest pre-match preview of the Burnley game, the weekend game has come, right? And he just rubbished all that. He said,
But
"I am going to be like this
Rajesh,
forever, so
you were
don't be."
saying, you were saying earlier,
I've
right, that you need uh, that United desperately needs a easy run of games to
Yeah,
bounce back, to have the confidence, and it's as easy as you can get.
not run of games, an easy game,
An
actually.
easy game. So was it not supposed to be that easy game?
The only positive out of that game is we opened our scoring account, bro. Actually, in the game, we came back and drew 2-2 somehow. At least there was another stat that was also putting pressure. Ki bhai, abhi tak we have not won a game and there has been no scorers in three
Mhm.
matches. Now that was going to be the fourth, right? Somehow Mbumo has opened our account for the season. I guess that is one, bad record of the chart. So yeah,
hmm.
we can't catch a break with this nonsense
I
stats.
I want to ask Jogekar, how much are you enjoying this?
Okay, I'm not really sure if I'm out.
You're audible. You're audible.
Okay, so the thing is, I I started this as a joke, okay, and then I thought that Rajesh is going to say something that I would agree with, okay, the way he'll approach and everything, and I won't have to say anything, and this segment will go away and everything, and I don't know, like every sentence he said, it kind of pissed me off. You know, the I don't care what Sky Sport is talking about. I mean, it's trolling, man. I mean, you lost to Grimsby fucking town, man. This like I can't even pronounce the name right, and it's not. See, we have lost to smaller teams, and it feels like shit. Okay, but the thing is that United did not put out a weak team out. Okay, it's not like that. Uh, it was it like they did not have their main players as well. Okay, you started bad. You realized that you thought that there was going to be easy game, and it wasn't an easy game. Just because a Grimsby Town thinks that they can come at United doesn't mean they should be able to come at United. You are two leagues above them, right? They
What did
should
I say
even if
different?
they think
What did I
no,
say?
you said no. What you
Three
said,
wins.
what you
Four
said
wins.
is that
Hmm.
your team wasn't up for it.
Hmm.
See, you even on the day that your team is not up for it, you
Hmm.
should not be playing like that. That is the thing. I do not understand essentially how can you be that bad. See,
भाई
Premier League position, I understand. You're not there yet. Okay. You're building. I still feel like you have not done enough business. That's a different
No, no,
conversation
I have
altogether.
said that
I,
without a manager as well, we should be beating that team. Now am I more clear?
without a manager, yeah,
Of
yeah,
course,
you're more clear right now. Yeah. So I
without a
don't understand. See,
manager,
there
we
is
should be winning
nothing.
that
There
game.
is. I
Maybe.
don't feel like. See, there is nothing, no kind of explanation that can be given here, right? Amorim is going to be under pressure because this was the game where you make the easy. So how are you a manager of Manchester United and you are not thinking at the moment that every game is your last game? Because if you have to lose two games in order to understand that, then what were you doing before two games before this, right? You have already played games already. This was your chance to actually show that you have your shit together at least. Okay, we can play a good game, but yes, Premier League opposition might be a little bit there difficult, and we might have to change our tactics. Our team is not there yet. There are some players who are not exactly in this position, etc., etc. My system is not there yet, but this is a very, very inferior opponent. I should be able to very easily dominate them. That's what I feel, and that's what I feel like that United should have gone with. I did not even watch the match until I realized they scored. They like conceded two goals, and I thought, what the hell? Because I did not even watch the match because I thought this is not a game to watch for United. Like as a rival fan, I'm expecting United to come out of this win, and when they'll be like in round two, round one, when they'll actually have some proper position, I'll hate watch it. This wasn't even a hate watch, like worth or worthy of hate watch, okay? And that's the game that you lost. Like I have you know what pissed me off?
United does not
You
want your
being
hate.
there, I feel like now you being even a little bit okay with it, even in your head, now there's some in some way, now it kind of pisses me off. Actually, I don't know why. I thought that
I
you'll be
don't.
a little bit more
Okay,
angry about it,
I will let Amit ask
because
the next question, but I seriously don't understand what pisses you off actually. But when I'm admitting that,
you're far too
when
calm
I'm
for a team
admitting to the
who
fact
lost.
Accepting.
that
You're too
we
accepting
should have
of
won that game, first point.
whatever is happening.
No, no, it's
Hmm.
embarrassing for me. I mean, you guys can say whatever you want, but what I'm trying to say is this is football. And to be very honest with you, any team can beat you on the day. But irrespective of that, having
In
said that,
Premier League, in
having
Premier League, any team can
hold
be
on to
beat
that.
on the
No,
day.
no, no. Any team can beat any team in any competition. Okay. I can,
Hmm.
I mean, you are a new fan or whatever, I don't know. But I can show you charts where you have
You
spent
you think
1
you think
billion
that
there.
bodyes me, man?
There, there,
I can join as a fan yesterday. Doesn't
do
bother
you
me,
do you
man.
think do you think Liverpool will always win
देखो,
against teams that have spent not even one third of your money that you have spent currently?
No, we can
one third
lose. We
more
can
कर
lose.
भाई.
Obviously,
That's it.
everybody
That's
can lose
it.
any
That's
kind of
it.
game.
Don't
That's not the point.
quantify things. If you spend one third or less of the amount, if you're facing it, you should be winning it.
अरे
I am going to
ये
hold you to
मेरे
that.
भाई
But what I'm
मेरे
trying
भाई
to
आई
say
एग्री
here
टू
is,
दैट बट ऐसा तो ठीक है, खराब दिन होगा तुम किसी से भी हार सकते हो,
खराब दिन
बट
होगा,
स्कूल के बच्चे
और
थोड़ी
खराब
हार
दिन
के
ही
आ
था,
जाओगे
मैं वही कह
मतलब
रहा हूँ।
एक
मेरी
जगह
बातों
पे
को
तो ड्रॉ
सही से
करोगे
सुनो।
ना लाइन।
मैं मना
हम्म।
नहीं कर रहा हूँ। आई टोल्ड यू विदाउट अ मैनेजर वी शुड बी बीटिंग दिस
करेक्ट।
टीम, ओके? एंड
Okay.
big culture reset. If you are going to throw things at Amorim, absolutely throw things at him. But I would have criticized Amorim if the team he put out there was wrong. Even the kids. I'm talking about the balance. Okay. Do you know how the first goal came? It was a Onana's mistake. It was Onana's mistake. Watch it. Second
सेकंड गोल
goal
नो।
was a handball of their player. In a small, when you face these smaller teams,
But
there is no
that goal
bar.
didn't
There is no
stand, na.
bar. There is
That
no
goal did
bar.
not stand.
And
That
let
goal
me
did not
complete it.
stand.
Let me give you a thought. I know you are firing shots at me, and I'm coming back at you. So you have to hear me out. So if this game would have gone into extra time, we would have won the game. We would have won the game. क्योंकि हम उनको पेल रहे थे. ठीक है? ठीक है भाई. We are down in the mud. I have accepted defeat. Yeah, but ठीक है.
Okay,
समझ गया
let me
मैं.
change. Okay, fine. Fine. Let me
You have
change
to
the question
ask better
altogether,
questions,
okay?
I suppose.
So I feel like that what you're essentially saying is that the game, you can, any team can lose any kind of game in against any opposition. Fine, I accept that actually. Okay, you can lose. So what I'm understanding from you is that everything is fine. This was just a one-off thing that happened, and next game you're going to come back like how United should be playing. Is what I'm getting from you, because there is
Obviously,
nothing wrong essentially,
no doubt about
right?
it. No doubt about it.
Okay, fine.
And
Okay,
you can
fine.
ask
I'm
me
okay
why.
with that.
And you can also
I'm
ask me why.
I'm okay with
Because in
that.
the
I'm
Premier
okay with
League,
that.
both the
Hmm.
games we played, we are completely up for it. Completely up for it. No complaints at all.
Fine.
Against Arsenal, we
Fine.
banged them. Against Fulham, away game. Fulham, difficult game for any team, any top six club. Each one of you are
Okay.
following different teams. You know Fulham is a
Okay.
different team. Craven Cottage.
Okay.
तो
Hmm.
उसमें 1-1 हुआ. मैं क्लियरली एडमिट करता हूँ हमारे प्रॉब्लम्स. कीपर कीपर इशू है. वी वुड हैव
ठीक
एक्चुअली
है.
लॉस्ट दैट गेम फॉलम. हम कैसे ड्रॉ किया आई
ठीक
ऑल्सो
है.
बिकॉज
ठीक है.
टीम में मेरे को एक भी इशू नहीं. मिडफील्ड में स्मॉल इश्यूज आर देयर.
So your defense is essentially fine is what you're saying, na?
कीपर,
Your defense is
we
not
changed the
okay.
keeper for now.
Fine.
Yes, we
ठीक है.
didn't fix the keeping.
Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm okay. At this point, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Fine. If that's because see, what I want now, I want to understand where you are, because next game we're going to have a
This
chat
is
and I'm going to
exactly
pull
where
you
we
back
are.
into this. So
We
all
just
I'm
took
going to
it too
do,
easy.
I'm just going
That's
to
it.
accept it. Yeah. Fine. You took it too easy. You basically by the time you couldn't you came at the game, the time was over.
ज्यादा
Fine.
वर्ल्ड
I'm
कप में
good.
लोग
I'll come at
अपना
it
अकेडमी
basically
का कीपर
in
लगा
the next
देते हैं
one.
भाई, उतना नहीं सोचते, राइट? बट ठीक है, एनीवेज.
भाई
सो
ठीक है.
मिस्टर,
हार गए. ऑलरेडी आई एम सफरिंग. Right?
करेक्ट
And
करेक्ट.
I'm admitting
नहीं,
defeat. It's very difficult for me to do that.
वही
I
अबे,
can tell
सो
you. I mean,
बेसिकली
I don't want to sugarcoat things. That भाई और थोड़ा सा चलता, बारिश नहीं होती, पिच वैसा होता. Don't want to say all that nonsense. But but then when you are pushing me to answer this question, I have to bring up those facts, and then you'll say you are asking
No, by the way,
excuses.
from my point of view, it is everything that you said is sugarcoating. What I'm not saying anything
भाई
about is
क्लॉप
because
ने बोला
now
है
I've
विंड
heard.
की बॉल वाज बिगर. बॉल में हवा
हाँ
कम
मेरे
थी.
हमेशा
भाई.
हवा अलग
भाई
जगह से
हमेशा
दे
क्लॉप
रही थी.
says.
बोला है वो.
भाई देख
ठीक है.
ऐसा है. Klopp was completely famous for distracting everybody away from the players. That's his personality. He would say absolutely ridiculous stuff. If you took him at a face value, that's your fault, man. That's not my fault. That is okay. You
ठीक
take
है.
him at a face value.
At least
It's
Amarim
Take
okay,
him.
isn't
it's okay.
debating,
Yeah,
right?
good
How can
guys.
I not
Am
back
I
him?
missing?
Move
Dude,
on,
I'd rather have
go
a
on, go on.
player. I'd rather have a manager who wins matches than like a
We
manager
lost the
who
match.
just
That's
stays
why
the
the
straight
deviation
stuff
actually.
and doesn't win anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We'll see.
That
So
doesn't win anything.
अबे,
मतलब you guys are
अबे
like क्या?
महेश्वरी,
पहला full season है भाई. Let him complete the
मेरे
season.
भाई देख if you
Bring your
I'm I'm
Watson.
actually one of the people I'm actually one of the peoples now who wants Amorim to stay, but if and the thing is that what I took it from your thing is that everything is fine, because I want to come back to this in 5 to 10 games. I want to come back to this
Yeah.
when United whenever
Fair enough.
the way they play. If you are right, I'm completely fine with it.
Five to
Okay,
ten is
I
five.
don't agree with
Five,
it. That's it.
not even 10 actually. I mean, after the international break, I guess there is going to be 4 or 5 games, right? After
Hmm.
that, don't worry about
Yeah.
it. We will have a clearer picture if he's in or out.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
it'll
Fine.
actually Amarim is going to walk himself out if we are not in a good state after let's say 7 or 8 games. Out of a possible 24 games, out of 8 games, if we are at least not 15 or 16 points in the table, he'll walk himself out. I'm pretty sure of that.
after 7 games,
After 8 games,
हम
out of a possible 24
8 games में
points, if we
16.
are not putting up at least 16, 17 points on the table, then he'll walk himself out. Here
Out of 6 games, actually. Out of six
हाँ,
games, you already have only 1 point out of
one
six
No, मैं
points.
point
टोटल 8 गेम्स
8
बता रहा
points
हूँ.
है.
टोटल 8 गेम.
टोटल 8 गेम्स में से 6 तो
ऑलरेडी
बचे हैं ब्रो.
ऑलरेडी 6 बचे
तो
हैं.
18 ही पॉइंट्स तुम्हारे पास
18 में
18 पॉइंट्स
15
लेने
पॉइंट
के लिए.
चाहिए.
उसमें से एक ही 18 में से तुमको 15 पॉइंट चाहिए
तो
बेसिकली.
मेरे को टोटल 16 बोल रहा हूँ ना, तो हमको वी हैव टू गेट 15 मोर पॉइंट्स.
वही बोल रहा हूँ देखो, तुमको आउट ऑफ 18 में से यू नीड टू टेक 15 पॉइंट्स. सो
यस.
एसेंशियली यू नीड टू विन एवरी गेम एक्सेप्ट वन.
एक्सेप्ट वन. और ड्रॉ अ कपल. मतलब
No, that's the rate that you have to go for, नहीं तो you
yeah,
will not be get
it's
there.
just
ठीक है,
a
Like,
rough
चलो
number
मैथ पे
where we
बाद में
okay.
get to
आएंगे.
15, 16
Yeah.
points. So you get my
Yeah.
idea, right? So he will walk
Okay.
himself out if results don't go your way. That's the gist of it, actually.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's a high expectation, but okay.
So
Okay.
Abhay, Abhay is listening very quietly to all this conversation. Uh, so Abhay, United is just uh, in the in the only three competitions, right? Carabao, FA, and Premier League, right? So Champions League nahi hai and all of those things, and there's a lot of pressure on the manager as well. And you face Carabao Cup. You go into the Carabao Cup. You face a League Two team. You are at a score of 2-2, right? And it goes to penalty. Now at the end, the manager says, "I was not even interested in penalties." Right? That whatever happens after that. But do you think he has the luxury to to actually neglect the penalties after it?
I genuinely believe that he has a lot of luxury, lots and lots, because he's not even in the Premier League alone. He's not even managing a point a game. Please understand, he's not even managing a point a game. And right now, also, when he came in and he put it out, it seems that he seems confident कि मुझे sack नहीं किया जाएगा, मैं खुद अपने accord से निकलूंगा. And that just means he's seeing certain things, or he lives in Delulu land. I do not know, but I would like to think he has the backing of the board, right? I understand this is going to be his first full season, but I also see that the players that he has and the players he's bought, Bayu, they are top tier players, the best players of the Premier League teams, and proven players, and they have shown as well. Both of them have shown in small patches, right? And then they have got this young striker as well, Sesko, for for a
17.
bomb, right?
Hmm.
For a bomb. And Mason Mount is also doing all right. My issue is, you know what where you are, right? You know where you are. You know where your problems are. But against Grimsby, how do you lose against? I will also take what Rajesh is saying. Any team can lose against any team. I agree, but there is a way that they lose. There is there's a wonder goal that is coming. Two to three
Hmm.
wonder goals that is coming. You say, okay, Onana made a mistake. I can take that also. कि goalkeeper है, mistake हो सकता है. I agree to all of that, but it's a 90 minutes match, and you can have one howler. you- तुम्हारा दूसरा भी गोल गया, एक हैंडबॉल वाला मिला भी नहीं. एंड यू आर सेइंग अदर टीम, हमारा ऑरा कम हो गया है, टीम्स आर टेकिंग शॉट्स एट अट. बट द वे यूनाइटेड प्लेज, इट इज गुड भाई. दैट मींस यू कैन काउंटर अटैक. योर प्लेयर्स आर बेटर एट इट. दिस इज योर ब्रेड एंड बटर. ऑल राइट, यू सेड कि आई कुड हैव सेड एनीथिंग, बारिश हो रहा है, ये हो रहा है, बट यू सेड इट. यू जस्ट सेड इट कि ये हो रहा है. मेरे
नहीं
को
नहीं बोला, नहीं बोला. इन
why
द कॉन्टेक्स्ट
it's like a
ऑफ
backhand when
एक्सप्लेनिंग.
to, it's like a, if you wanted to give an analogy, when people give backhanded compliments ना, ऐसे ही बोलते हैं कि ये मैं नहीं ये बोल सकता था लेकिन नहीं बोला मैंने, but you have already said it. My thing
नहीं नहीं
is,
नहीं,
I
मैं अगर रिजल्ट को जस्टिफाई करता बाय गिविंग दैट रीजन, देन इट वुड हैव स्टिल
मैं
काउंटेड.
मेरे को बस ये जानना है कि have the players down tools, maybe possible, but Shaw recently आया बोला कि इतना healthy squad in terms of what we are feeling and how we are नहीं देखा हूं मैं. ठीक है, I can understand that certain results थोड़ा सा tilt होता, थोड़ा सा context अलग चलता, ये भी मैं मानता. मेरा बस ये जानना है कि because things have not turned that way, I'm trying to understand the psyche of United fans who are still backing Amorim, because I can see that you're backing on Amorim, right? But the reasons that you are giving me कि मैंने ये देखा, या तो तू बोल कि मेरे को फॉर्मेशन में ये दिखा, प्लेयर्स तो मेरे को, मैं तो प्लेयर्स का अग्री करता हूँ. फाइनली यूनाइटेड दिस सीजन हैव मेड गुड रिक्रूटमेंट. It has been expensive, right? But right now, I didn't even talk about the money. I'm saying the difference between the quality of Grimsby and United players. Even if it was a beach day, I don't, unless and until you're scoring wonder goals of out of nowhere, I don't see how this result stands. Specifically, where you people are coming from. एक ऐसा होता है कि हमने फुलहम की बैंड बजा दी, हम पीएल में ऐसे कर रहे, वी आर ऑन अ संडे, वी आर ऑन अ बीच, द टीम दैट वाज पुट आउट देयर वाज अ सुपर स्ट्रांग टीम, राइट? मेरे को मेरे को एक ही चीज जाननी है कि फॉर सम रीजन इट सीम्स यू आर कंफर्टेबल, वेयर इज द कंफर्ट कमिंग फ्रॉम? डू यू सी समथिंग दैट वी एज अपोजिशन फैंस कैन नॉट सी?
Now, obviously, the one thing that you are completely ignoring is that, do you know? I mean, I can say one statement. If you would have swapped keepers, the Grimska keeper, अगर हमारे goal post में होता, you would have won the game. And you ask this to any fan that has watched the game, and he will tell you the same thing. अगर नहीं बोलता वो चीज, that means he has not watched the game. 100%. किसी को भी मनीष को ले, I guess Manish has not watched the game, but I can, yeah, I can guarantee you, you bring in any fan, he will tell you if you would have swapped the keeper. Okay, let me ask you this. वो ग्रिम्सबी हो या कोई भी हो, let's say Grimsby are playing Arsenal, Pool, or let's say Spurs. Do you think any such a lower, division team facing all of you top tier teams with whatever players that they are playing, do you at least agree that that team will have one or two moments in the game where the goalkeeper will be called upon to save? One or two. Do you agree? Do you agree? तुझे
Agreed.
पता है they had those two, one or two moments. एक, you have all seen Onana जो नीचे कर दिया, that the Grimsby keeper would have saved. वो ऑलरेडी सेव कर रहा था. We had so many shots. भाई वो प्रीमियर लीग लेवल कीपर की तरह कीप कर रहा था. No, I will, if I find highlights I can share with you. First thing. Second thing, VAR नहीं था. It was very close contact. Again, it is Onana's fault only. He had to punch the ball. वो क्या हुआ? Punch miss. He missed the punch. The ball fell in between our player and their player, and उसके हाथ में लग के the ball got down and it fell onto his feet and he tapped it in. तो ये सब है. बट व्हाट यू नो व्हाई आई एम हैप्पी अ लिटिल बिट, क्योंकि अगर यहाँ ईटीएच होता, जोजे होता, पता है ये लोग क्या करते हैं? यू गाइस नो. जोजे होता, वो डेविड करके कुछ फुटबॉल हेरिटेज के बारे में बात कर लेता. डू यू नो हाउ मेनी प्लेयर्स ऑफ ग्रिम्सबी कैन प्ले इन माई टीम? यही बोलता वो जोजे. सेकेंड ईटीएच बोले कि वी प्लेड वेल, वी प्लेड वेल. सीधा प्लेड वेल, प्लेड वेल, प्लेड वेल. बट पता है एमरिम क्या बोला? Amarim, instead of focusing on the keeping mistake, we were not good. He said, forget about the keeping errors. Andre Onana should only be touching the ball with his feet. मतलब वो बोला, with all due respect to Grimsby, Andre Onana should not even be called upon to save with his hand. He said that because I know he said it because he was frustrated, because he was saying कि भाई मेरी टीम लड़ नहीं रही थी, they were not winning the second balls. वो बोला कि we had a good preseason, we played well against Arsenal, we played against Fulham. Why today you chose to be shit? He was really agitated with that. That's why he said, my players spoke loudly for me today. He was unhappy being a manager, having to be sat there watching his team not fight for the second balls, not track back for whatever reason. वो टू बी ऑनेस्ट मेरे को नहीं पता. एंड ये सही में बोलूं, ये चलता आ रहा है 10 साल से कि प्लेयर्स, अगर डार्बी है, अगर आर्सेनल आ रही है होम में, इफ देयर इज लिवरपूल, दे विल फाइट टूथ एंड नेल टू either win this match or draw or get a point, so that थोड़े शॉर्ट लिव्ड के लिए फैंस दे विल बी हैप्पी, राइट? बट छोटा ऑपोजिशन मिला, कैजुअल, you cannot be a top club behaving that, right? So that is
Yeah,
the
you
whole
cannot
gist of
just
it.
be a X-1 in all the games,
Yeah.
right? It's just lacking a little bit, even with Arsenal, even with Grimsby,
No,
just a
it's the
little bit.
mentality thing. All in all, I will say, as a United fan, now it's
Yeah,
not
we
tactics
just
system, it's the mentality. How much are you willing to fight for this badge? It's as simple as that. And obviously, the keeper problem that has to be
Roy
sorted.
Keane somewhere is smiling right now listening to you.
He was already saying, he was already shouting, what the fuck are you talking about system? You can't beat Grimsby.
yeah. So yeah, the sad part is the two biggest name signings miss the penalties when it
Ah,
matters.
yeah, that is like, yeah.
Yeah,
But
Cunha was
yeah,
too
we just
casual actually. Didn't expect that. Cunha maar deta, we would have won actually.
right.
But good thing is no one is talking about it because obviously Amorim said,
penalty.
right? I don't even want to watch the penalties because it should not even have gotten to that. So he was
But still,
agitated
man, if
about
you
it.
are in, I would expect the manager to give 100% because not in many competitions right now. You have to go deep at least somewhere.
Man, it just,
Uh,
I don't
but
know.
yeah,
What that leaves?
Little
Does that
hectic.
leave them FA or Europa? Is it
No, no,
no,
FA
not
only
Europa,
conference?
FA
FA and
and
Just
Premier.
FA.
And the
FA
Premier
and
League
PL,
people.
Yeah, we
Premier
can
League.
still win the Premier League, right?
Of
Mathematically.
course, of course,
Yeah,
it's a long
That's
shot.
United
my
can
I don't
word.
deny
always
that.
always think the Premier
No,
League.
I was
That's my
joking,
word.
but
Yeah.
Maheshwari took it seriously.
No, no, but I mean, I don't know why if you have a chance, you don't want to go for it when
No, I
mathematically
mean,
it's
मैं तो
possible.
पहले से ही बोला था. In our talks, right? I was saying we have a very good chance. You never know, right? Like what can click, what momentum can a team pick.
Hmm.
So
क्या
you
पता
can go on a
one
run.
match a week can make wonders for
That's
United.
why
Yeah,
that's a
hopefully.
separate topic of discussion. But I really want the transfer window to close as soon as the season starts, guys. I mean, I don't know what is happening. One season it happened, and then they resumed it back.
Oh, which season it happened?
It happened 2 or 3 seasons ago where they stopped the transfer window as soon as the game week 1 started. I
Oh,
mean,
that is actually nice. Yeah.
that is the best. Every manager craves for it. But again, there is, I
Hmm.
guess, economies involved. That's why they keep it on.
We
Yeah.
just hope
Okay.
our friend
Okay.
Rajesh does not go through a breakdown this season,
No, no, I'm
and
over
let's hope.
The number of crash outs he's already had. Oh my God. But it's all right. Let's see what the season holds.
Yeah.
Right? It's good to see optimism that a keeper comes and
Why this?
maybe
I
things
know
change.
this guy Rajesh, man. He will go till the end behind Amorim. He will always back that manager until he's gone. Then he will say, "हाँ बेकार ही था." अगला आएगा उसके बाद